up, bro?
What's up?
How you doing?
Good, how about you?
Good. You go to BGSU now?
Yeah.
Do you live here?
No, I don't. I live at home. All right, bro. Appreciate the help.
Yes, here we go. What's your dad up to? He's still reffing?
Huh?
Your dad's still reffing every now and then?
No.
No. Why not?
I don't know. Nobody asked.
Yeah.
But there's only a league. They do a men's league in North Baltimore, but it's only like during basketball season. He used to do that, and then he used to do this when you asked him. But other than that, he never ref. He never refs.
Yeah.
But that's
Is that the league that Sean
yeah. He don't run it anymore, but yeah, that's the one he used to.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just like all the people that graduated from North Baltimore, works in North Baltimore.
Okay.
That's who like qualifies for being able to play in that.
Oh, you got to qualify for it?
Yeah, you have to live in North Baltimore, work there, or graduate from North Baltimore.
Okay. You don't do it anymore though?
Sean, he might play in it, but he don't run it anymore. Julian, you know Julian?
Yeah.
His dad is him and his dad are running.
Okay.
But that's just basically more of old men.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not young. Other than like Julian, and he has a younger brother that plays in it. But it's a lot more of like 35 to 40-year-olds playing in that. Like there used to be like 8 teams, now there's only like 6 or something. So.
Same thing here, man. It's hard to get enough people.
Yeah, no, there used to be like 10 teams in there.
We were at, I think, 14
Yeah.
one season. That's a lot.
Saw Mike's back playing in it.
Came out of retirement. He was talking, he's like, oh, I'm going to be so out of shape. I haven't played in months. Last week, he might have had like 40 points last week.
Yeah. When he played again, dude, his team is not that. He has BMAC, but
Yeah.
and he has someone else that's decent.
Uh,
But then it was literally just him.
yeah. He drafted Phil. I don't know if you remember him, Phil Darrington.
Is he a short guy that always wore a knee brace? Yeah. He wasn't there.
Yeah, he backed out, but he picked up JT Dudley. I don't know if you remember him, tall guy. We play them today, but I don't think he'll be there, or JT will be there.
No. Yeah, who was the 2 teams that didn't play when I was here? Nightmare.
Oh, that was when I wasn't.
Yeah.
That was me and
You and who?
Energy.
Oh. Gage Bieber don't play anymore.
He just texted me though. He was seeing if he could like hop back in, but I think he was because he's like an athletic trainer now.
Yeah,
So
he's
was,
been
like,
an athletic trainer.
Yeah, so he was like super busy. I think.
He used to play in that men's league. Cause he worked at North Baltimore athletic trainer.
Okay.
So he used to be in that, and he used to just like all the teams are old, and then there's like 3 people on each team that are young, and they just give them the ball and they run, and then all the one other guys do is just shoot. But yeah, he used to play in that. But they give it some leeway because there are some people that's in the league that didn't go to like North Baltimore. Like if you're from like Macomb or something, if they know like the teams are like based out of North Baltimore, but like there's a Weimers. If you know Terry Weimer, he used to ref in college. His boy like knows he works with people from Macomb and he gets them on their team so they can have a team. But like other than that, it's a lot of people that players from National Beef. It's right off the highway from North Baltimore. Used to be called Equity, but now it's called National Beef.
Okay.
A lot of people that player work there because it's a big factory. And
You said there's only so many people that are from North Baltimore.
Yeah, I know. There's not many. So, but they used to actually field a lot. Now they don't. There used to be like 8 teams, 10 teams, and now there's like everybody. Now there's always a team on a bye because they have an uneven amount of teams. But that league's more for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, there are players in there that are they go for wins and stuff. But like the Hagemeyers, they go for wins, but they can never win it. There's been like one team that's won it like 7 of the last like 10 years. Yeah. That's where Gage Bieber he got drafted. For them, nobody knew him. And the team that got him was the last pick, 8th pick, and they got him. And then
That's funny you say that about Julian because I feel like he never tried when he played.
well, it's because also he was on all the North Baltimore people got on the same team, and that team was terrible in this league. I mean, Julian had like Sean was okay. I mean. He can shoot, but other than that, he don't do much. But then it was just Julian, and then he was stuff. Like Troy Rail, he plays in the men's league.
Okay, yeah.
He says he plays that league for fun, and this league's for competitive. Because he just plays with his friends, and his team's like the worst team. He just has buddies. But it's not so much Julian; it's his dad that like. He could play in this league. He's pretty good. He's older.
Is he older?
Huh?
How old is he? Like
He's 40 something. But he don't look 40. He has like a 6-pack and clean as like no facial hair, so not gray hair or anything. So he don't look.
Yeah.
But he graduated in the 90s though. But and then also in the league that they do is. So that team is Hagemeyer Trucking, where he works, and if somebody with the same last name joins the draft, they're automatically on that team. So he gets his 2 sons that are probably one of the 2 second best guys in the league on his team. That's how they do it. People enter the draft, and you can. There's no trades, but like at the end of the year, you can drop your team and go into the draft again. And then, but if you have the same like if you're the kid of that, say Joey, you have to be on that team. Which I mean, they don't care because.
That's crazy. I didn't know they did a draft.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they do. And you don't get like a. You don't get to keep anybody. Yeah, they just draft and then actually take that back. They keep the same team, but then whoever enters that year or drops don't want to be on their team, they enter a draft and they draft. But like all the teams are
You could potentially have the same exact team.
the same team the whole time you play. Yeah. Unless you don't want to be on that team. Because there are teams like that have ball hogs and they don't like, so they enter the draft. You can do that, but I don't think there's mid-season trades. I don't think there's. And then all they get for winning is a trophy, and that gets put in the school.
You put it in school?
Yeah. They've been doing that for like since my dad used to play that.
Really?
Yeah. Like when I used to go, my dad played. There was like 14 teams and stuff. And then he used to ref it for money with Dutch.
Yeah.
Dutch would ref. But when my dad used to play, didn't have refs. They used to just ref each other's games
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, there used to be like 14 teams with like 11 guys on each team. But when my dad played sports, he had a freshman team for football, and we don't even have a JV team anymore. So like it's just he had JV for everything. Now we don't have JV basketball and like nothing at all.
It's crazy you don't have JV.
Yeah, girls don't. Guys didn't have a JV last year, but they're gonna have one this year. But like, they're in, oh my, there's a JV volleyball team, so it's just like basketball. We only had 7 girls last year total. So, but yeah, when my dad played, he said they had everything, and now like we don't have wrestling. We only have like 1 wrestler, I guess. We would have a wrestling team, but nobody wrestles. But like when there was like six wrestlers and some stuff like that. So. He had a freshman basketball team. Like they had, but his class was the best class that has ever came out of North Baltimore. The year after him, he was a year older than him, but the guys behind him, there was like 3 people that went to college for baseball, and they went undefeated. Like they were like 32-0. They made it to regionals and they lost, but like. But there's only like a few people in that men's league team that could even like play here or like compete here. Yeah, the younger ones. There's not like an older guy that's like really not like dominant, except like that Joey. He tries really hard. It's like, but he loves basketball.
Said he hurt his hand. I don't know. Said he cut it.
But he loves basketball. He's a basketball coach at our school. That's all he's ever does is just play basketball. He's really good point guard. He's like 5'8", but he dribbled. Oh shit.
Yeah, we got it.
Dude, you have to click down so hard on this sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Are we supposed to keep fouls here?
Yeah, I've been doing it. I'll just do it like on my phone. Just like start it.
He said 41. I don't know. The first foul was on White, but I don't know what number it was on. But yeah, the guy that Julian's dad, he's like a Chris Paul. He like hardly shoots threes, but he can make like any inside the 3-point. He's a lefty though. He has 3 kids, and 2 of them are graduated, and the one's in high school now. He was good in high school.
Was he?
His basketball team, minus my dad's, the only one that has a banner up in our school.
Okay.
They went to regionals when Julian played.
Oh.
Yeah, they played in BG. His junior year, they were like 13-13, and they made it all the way to regionals. But their team was really good. They just didn't do that good. And then his senior year, his class was pretty loaded. They went like 22-3, and then they lost first round to like Columbus Grove. But like his class was really good. Like in football, since he's been out, they went 6-4, and that's the last winning season like we've had since. And then baseball, they made it to regionals when he played. So his class was just really good. Because they had that Chase Noggle. I don't know if he ever played in this league. Chase Noggle, Brody Noggle's brother. You know, Brody played in this one year when it was like at North Baltimore. Left-hander, like weird ass shot right here, like, and it was straight line, no rotation or anything on it.
I definitely remember the name. I can't remember what it looked like. Brody.
He used to be fat, but now he's really skinny. He was in the army and stuff. But it was like Troy Rail, him, Sean, Noah Bryan. He was on that team when they played, when they made it. So pretty much that class, and my dad's class has like all the banners up in the school, minus like the individual sports. Like we never won state in football, basketball, or baseball ever. Like we've won it in golf, and single guys won it in track and stuff, but as a team, like nobody's ever won. Like our football team's only made it to the playoffs one time in school history, minus the COVID year that I made it, because everybody made it that year.
Yeah.
But they went 10-0 and then they lost first game. But now we're in such a weak league. Yep, the guy on the left
On the left?
is Brody, and the guy on the right is Chase. And Julian and Chase were in the same grade, and he was really good.
He was like
Brody or
Brody.
yeah. But that Chase guy was a really good point guard with Julian, and they were in the same grade. And then they have a guy, Levi Gazarek. He was a freshman. He plays for BG football and baseball in college. He was a freshman that year when they were so good. And his dad was the one that was a year younger than my dad, and he made it to the MLB. His dad did. Yeah, he went to Indiana to play baseball. But like he could have went for basketball or baseball. He averaged like 40 in high school with my dad. Yeah, like when we always played, we only score like 60, 70 points now, like every team. My dad and everybody that was older said they used to drop like 80 to 90 every game.
It's crazy back in the day, too.
Yeah, I know. But like nowadays, you hardly see anybody score like 80 or anything. But now you see, but then there's like, they have tapes of him, and like he'd shoot from like volleyball line and just nail it in games and stuff. But he was just a really good athlete in our school. But there's only been like a couple, him and his son, which his son is 6'5", 250, so that helps. Like he could have went to Michigan State and played football. But he chose Bowling Green. He chose Bowling Green so he could play baseball, because he wouldn't have got a scholarship. And his girlfriend was BG, so he went there. But he said the reason why I didn't go is because that coach got fired, D'Antonio, and he got fired the year he was going, and he didn't want to anymore. That's what he claimed. But he had like 20, 30 some offers. So like Maryland, he could have went to not like Ohio State or anything. He was a 3-star. He was the 30th highest ever recruit from Bowling Green to get from any sport, like the 30th. But there has been a lot of people that's been around North Baltimore that's went somewhere. Like Ben Roethlisberger, you know, Finley.
Yeah.
And then there's Luke Montgomery and Ryan Montgomery. They played for Finley. One plays on Ohio State, and the other one's the quarterback for Finley High School right now. The Montgomery brothers, he's got offers from like Georgia and Alabama and all that. So there has been people around here that went.
Remember Aaron Kraft?
Yep, he went to Liberty Benton. Yep. Every time we used to play, his name's on the like banners on the wall for 1,000 points. AJ Granger, he played at Michigan State. He was from Liberty Benton. He's older though. His daughter goes to Toledo for volleyball. There's a girl that went to Liberty Benton. Her name is Karis Willow, and she's at Penn State for volleyball right now. And that's like top 15 in the country. They're really good.
So I don't remember from Fostoria.
Micah Hyde.
Well, Micah, yeah.
Yeah, Micah Hyde.
Yeah. So, actually, I was going to say Damon Moore.
Damon Moore, no, I don't know.
So he was my parents' age, but he went to Fostoria.
What
Went
sport?
to football. Played safety at Ohio State, and then played for the Eagles, and then he tore his ACL. And I think he never came back.
Yeah, I know Micah Hyde went there. I went to one of his camps because he always holds camps at Fostoria.
Actually, I dated his sister for a year and a half.
You dated his sister? Oh. Yeah, he plays on the Bills now.
Yeah.
But one of our family friends, he runs the Reineke family dealerships in North Baltimore, Fostoria, Upper Sandusky. He picked up Micah Hyde and all his buddies from the airport and took them to that camp one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I remember, so I went to Fostoria for 2 years. So I was there in 5th and 6th grade. So I remember when I was there, I went to one of the football games and Micah was, that's when he was playing for Fostoria. And I just remember, it was so insane. Even being that young, I was like, dude, this guy is so freaking good. He literally played every position. He was a quarterback on offense.
He was a quarterback.
Defensive back on defense. He was the kicker. He was the punter. Kick return, punt return. Literally always on the field.
Yeah, and then I know that Colin White from Otto Glendorf, he's going to Ohio State for basketball. Yeah, he's a senior this year. His name's Colin White. He's not as good as everybody makes him, but he's a 3-star and stuff. But yeah, but a lot of our best players that we have at young ages, they go to Van Buren and then we lose them. They live in North Baltimore, but they get out of North Baltimore. There was Tyler Durfee. He went to North Baltimore every year, senior year, and then he went to Macomb and they won the state championship that year. Yeah, but Liberty Benton has had a lot over some decent players. We've never had anybody from North Baltimore make the NFL. We've had 4 make the MLB, but and then one guy made the NBA when it wasn't NBA. It was ABA football and time.
Yeah, really?
That's what men's league is named after. Dick Clark Men's League. His name was
Dick Clark.
Yeah, and he was made it to the NBA at the time.
Can you imagine that guy from North Baltimore going to NBA?
No.
That's so crazy.
But it was so long, he's dead, it was a long ass time.
Remember Wells Payne in this league?
From what?
Yeah, he was in this league. Wells Payne.
What was what team did he play for? Right, first half, and then 2?
Yeah. He was on the Citrus,
Well, what was his name?
I'll look it up.
I don't know, if I saw him probably. Citrus, when? First couple seasons? Or last couple seasons?
3, 4, 5, somewhere around there.
No, I did all those, so I should know him.
But I drafted him this season. He showed up week 1 and then hasn't showed up since.
Is he a taller guy?
He's not that tall.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Lefty shooter.
He coaches at Corey Lawson.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, or he used to. The women's team, yeah, but I know who that is. He's a Dallas Mavericks fan.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But his grandpa played in the NBA, apparently.
his grandpa did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's probably, or maybe uncle, or sure, is that a long time ago?
Aaron Kraft played in college and he went to be a doctor.
Yeah.
That's crazy though.
Joe Fain from Mount Corey, went to BGSU, and then drafted by the Rockets.
He went to Bowling Green?
Yeah.
Shit, I might have to look for him, see if he's on the wall.
Yeah.
'Cause I work at the Stroh Center and they have a bunch of guys like that's actually been into the league.
Yeah. Oh, in the gym there on that one wall. I think.
Well, Nate Thurman, he's on there and he went there.
Antonio Daniels.
Yeah. But they're what was his name again?
Joe Fain.
Joe Fain. Well, they have a Schmidt Horse like Heritage Hall that's for all the Hall of Fame people. I'll have to look and see if I can see him. Like, there's a guy in the MLB right now that went to BG. He plays for the Miami Marlins. Yeah, John Birdie. He's a shortstop for you. I didn't know that until I had to do a Hall of Fame event there, and he was there. But he plays on the Marlins.
I wonder if my buddy Dustin played with him. So Dustin.
It was like 2013 when they made it to like far. But he couldn't. I know he was on that team, but he was probably I think 2009 to 2013 or something around there.
Yeah, my buddy Dustin, he went to obviously go together, but he was like, he's 3 years older than me, I think. But he played 4 years at SU baseball.
Yeah, now they can barely get a team anymore.
So did this guy.
What?
Played baseball at BGSU.
He did? Oh, I didn't know that. Brett? He looks like a pitcher. Was he a pitcher? Tall and lengthy, yeah.
Yeah, that is weird though. Like I didn't know until I heard from like somebody else. Like when we were talking about Wells, that this Joe Fain guy went to BGSU and played in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you hear about.
There's a guy just from BG that just got drafted. Daquan Plowden, he's on the G League for the Pelicans, yeah. And then Rashad Holmes, he's from BG and he played on the Kings. I don't know if he's still playing.
That's crazy. I remember when Plowden was like recruited.
I don't know where he was from, but
Yeah.
so I worked there after the year he graduated, so I didn't see him play. I mean, I went to a game, but I wasn't working there at the time. So like now I do like every game, like I see every game. So. Like they just got a new coach, BG did. Men's team did. I think they should honestly be good. Their women's team was really good last year. They almost won the NIT for women's NIT. They got to the Fab Four in the NIT. They were one of the last four teams. And their coach left, and they got the South Carolina assistant coach. Came to Bowling Green to coach. Yeah. But yeah, they were like 20 some and like 3 last year. But like this year they play Iowa and Caitlin Clark, and then they scheduled South Carolina to come to Bowling Green, which is just sweet.
What's up, Connor?
What's up? How's it going? Good. Hey, did this recording work last time when I did it? I thought I did it right. I know I didn't hit the streaming button. That's why I was
You didn't hit the what?
streaming. Start streaming. I did start recording. No, I was freaking busy as hell last Sunday. Or I would have been here because I'm a Cowboys fan and they don't play ever at 1 o'clock, so they always play late. But I had a freaking speech and all this stuff to get done. Yeah. But we're on fall break now. Just Monday, Tuesday of no school. Better than nothing.
Yeah, my first year in college, I went to Finley. So I was on the team freshman year.
Finley basketball team? Were you one of those that were cheated? Did you see all that stuff? There's like all the sports people were failing grades and they weren't like 40 kids.
Well, I did fail. But I didn't get away with it.
There was like 40 kids that the coaches didn't say anything. And they let them play and they got out. And then AD got fired.
If I knew that, I would have tried to finagle that.
I know a couple kids that play on that.
Yeah, we had Terrence Sullivan, so he was on the team.
I don't know who that is.
So he's playing overseas now, but he signed with the Sacramento Kings right after he graduated.
Yeah, what was his name?
Terrence Sullivan.
I've heard of Sullivan.
He's from Lima Bath.
Lima Bath? There's a guy I know on the team right now. There's multiple, I guess. There's a guy from Finley, Max Roth. He's really good. Mason Brand from Lipstick. I played against him. He is really good. And then they had a guy from Antwerp that's on the team. But no, the thing came out, but it wasn't just basketball. It was like all sports at Finley about grades and stuff, letting them play.
Supposed to be Corey. He texted me this morning. He goes, "Yeah, I cut my hair really good." And something about it was bleeding a lot, and he couldn't put pressure on it. All right.
Does he play anymore, or is he just rest? So he comes all the way from Swan just to rest?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
He'll be back next week. I'll tackle him. If you're going to be there next week, okay. But if it's going to be every week, then just forget it. Has he done that?
He played 25 the last year.
Stuff like that.
Twice the last couple months. I can't remember what
Literally not.
Well, it's so weird. I've been some before. Didn't have to on like. Dude, Scrub is crazy. They played against zone week 1 and didn't look good.
We played the zone.
Mike, you still coaching Calvert? JV still? Are you guys supposed to be good? Or the high school?
Yeah. Mike's just riding the coattails of the great coaching, reaping the benefits.
Their volleyball team, I just watched them play. They're undefeated.
They always are.
St. Ursula, they just beat St. Ursula at BGSU. And they're
Their football team's ranked 9th in the state. They're undefeated.
yeah, I saw that. Well, they play Hopo last week, I know.
Yeah, last week of the year.
They just beat Woodmore, and one of my cousin plays on Woodmore, and they smoked them.
And they joined they're in SBC now.
Yeah,
obviously.
they just joined.
And their basketball team is awful. They came to one of our summer league games, and I thought we were playing against a freshman.
Yeah, they're.
And we had 3 freshmen, 4 sophomores, and 2 of our juniors. I think that's it. Some of them couldn't make it, and I think they scored like 4 points. I mean, they're like,
Yeah, they're awful.
they won't win a game this year. Yeah, we pretty much we lost our point guard. We have everybody else back.
Is Otterbach still the coach?
Caden, his son's a senior now. And then
Yeah, I know that. I know him.
Grady is a freshman.
Oh yeah.
Their baseball team was really good last year. They made it to state back-to-back years.
Yeah, and they should have won semifinal game.
This year? Yeah, I know a guy on their team, Mason Johnson.
Yeah.
He played on my Finley Legion team, and he was good. He wasn't that good of a pitcher, and he always would win.
I was at that game. Yeah.
Like, he doesn't pitch that fast, and nobody hits him.
They were up. Bottom of the 7th. Top of the 7th. Pop fly, AJ goes to grab it, catches it, brings it down. It was an involuntary transfer. He went to throw it in, and they called him, said it wasn't a catch. And the base runner is at the dugout with his helmet off, ran back to the base with his helmet in his hand, stepped on the base, and I mean, the ball was about to hit the kid in the head. Oh, safe.
What the fuck?
Hey, he was out of the baseline, took his helmet off, which therefore you're deeming yourself
Yeah, you're giving yourself
giving
up.
up, you're out. And then a voluntary transfer, you catch the ball, and if you bring it in when you're throwing it,
Yeah.
it's a catch. It's not a, but they end up losing. It sucks. The
Dude,
team
yeah.
that they lost to ended up winning state by like 7 runs.
Yeah.
They were Amish. It was an Amish team. There was 4 Yoders in the starting lineup. Like, I was at the game that it was at
It's down in
Rubber Ducks
Yeah.
Stadium, and I go over the other side to go get food, and they're like calling the freaking Amish and like they're Amish and shit. I'm like, you're not allowed to be playing. There's lights. What are you doing? What's that scoreboard? Think someone's out there lighting it up my hand? Candlelit. Yeah, candlelit scoreboard.
No, but that team was freaking. Talk about some meat on that team. That team was huge.
They were in there. They didn't pitch their ace because they
Yeah,
said
Blick.
was.
What was his name? Blick. Something. He's young too.
He threw like 85. And he
Yeah.
wasn't that tall.
Well, nobody throws that hard anymore.
No.
Because that Mason Johnson only threw about 78, 79, and his record was like, he's only lost like 1 game in high school, and that was that game.
Yeah, and Coleman kid. He was like 75, 76. Like, you know how to tape a phone? Tape a phone? No, I didn't. Josh, can you do this? Yeah.
There's a lot behind this.
You know, I saw that and I was like, is he putting stats in again? Because his stats are remember to do that?
Always wrong.
Yeah. Put the total field goals is 2-point field goals.
Like, none of these guys are the same. All these guys are new this year than they have.
Yeah, I had 40 last week.
I wasn't here for that.
Yeah.
I was here the week before when you guys lost. I don't know who you guys lost.
We won by like 30 last week.
I don't know who you guys played. I think you played the Swarm.
Yeah,
The
we did.
week I was here.
Shot like that.
Yeah. Good old Dylan Dave. He's a freaking stud. When I saw him the first time I ever did it, I thought he was like 40 years old. And he's like young as hell.
Yeah.
His passes are sweet. I just like I like watched all the podcasts and stuff, like interviews. And like the amount of people that like didn't play in high school and just did rec league and how good they can like is crazy. Like they went to high school, they said they barely played, and then they just got in the rec ball, and some of them are actually really good.
That was a guy. He never played nice.
Well, Dylan said he did a lot of it. Dylan.
Yeah.
But you can see though by the way they play, like, well, Dylan with flashy passes, that's like rec ball. But his are good though. His aren't like everyone. Stupid passes.
I know, but. And it was at watch.
But like, yeah, Kyrie, dude, he used to be really good first seasons. Now he's not as good. He used to be nuts.
He was one of my favorite players to play with.
So all you guys are out.
Like, I remember he'd always shoot like a volleyball shot, and he'd just rain it. And now, like, I've been watching him the last couple of years, he's been like, not awful, but not as good. Then Twan. I just remember that team, the Pack, because they were so loud.
Yeah.
With Phil, that Phil guy, Josh. Then the Swarm beat him in the first year. The Swarm didn't win a game all year. Is D Hart done?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a while.
I figured. And Suggs and Lamar. They haven't played in a while either. I mean, that Suggs guy was too good. Oh, Suggs? Why? Because he was too good? Because he was 5. Yeah. But, like, for him being that old and just still dominating this league is insane. Like, he reminds me of, like, well, the way he warms up is like a Jarvis, but except, like, he don't shoot or nothing. He just goes, runs, and does dribbling. Yeah, and when he walks in with no shirt after and wearing pants, like,
He's a scary dude, man.
when you're wearing pants to like play in a game, there's a problem. I remember that Ducks team with like Lamar, Scruggs. They'd win like they won like
Yeah, they were so good. I think David
Ralph.
was on the team too.
Yeah, Ralph. Does he not play anymore?
He played last season. He's in a different league right now.
No.
Jalen.
Josh figured out when he's getting married yet?
I don't think so.
Probably just
You should ask him during the game.
they're gonna be in a lifelong.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
I think Tessa's coming today with the baby.
Well, you're on the bad egg.
Fucked my thumb up last week.
When I came the 1 year when you actually did play, you always had your thumb tape. You always had that tape.
Dude, I've messed this thumb up. Actually, both times. I've done them both so many times. I told Lauren.
Oh, nice catch. What?
I told Lauren at the beginning of the year, because I don't have insurance. At the beginning of the year, when I get health insurance, I'm have to get it checked out. If I have to have surgery, I feel like I probably that's why I didn't play. Broke my hand. Like I actually broke it.
And you tore your ACL in this league, or you just
That was
tore?
a different league.
Yeah, what made you decide to create your own league?
So pretty much like it was like right after I stopped playing like or trying to like play in college. 'Cause I played at Findlay and then got injured and basically failed my grades. And I transferred to BGSU. And once I got healthy, I ended up trying out for BGSU, got pretty close and didn't make it. And I was like, well, shit. So I was like, well, how can I still play? So at that point, I just wanted something to play like competitively, you know.
What'd you go to BGSU for? What was your major?
Business marketing.
Did you graduate with that? So what do you do for your job with that?
Not marketing.
Do you do anything that you would even have a college degree for, or?
I mean, my job, it's technically probably didn't require, like it wasn't like a formal, you have to have a degree, but like if I didn't have a degree, I probably wouldn't have got the job.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a project manager for a home builder.
So I'm going to BG for sport management, and I'm in a marketing class right now.
All right, who do you have?
David Dewey. He's an older guy. He's 69 now, so he used to be at Toledo. So he just I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. He said. But did you live on campus when you went?
My parents are in town here.
Oh. Yeah. So I live in North Baltimore, and I'm in the mile radius of it, so I can commute. Because it's only like 25-mile radius now. It used to be like 40. But I don't live here, so I don't have to pay any money because my parents pay for everything.
Yeah.
Still, because if I lived there, I would have had to pay for my housing, and I wasn't doing that. Might as well just get more money and live there.
Yeah.
The only thing I thought about is just moving out, like, once I'm 21, so then I can do anything I want. Now, I mean, I can do basically whatever I want. I don't have a fake or anything like that.
I never had one.
I just go with friends and they get it.
Yeah.
But everything now is so goddamn expensive. It used to cost like 10, and now it costs $10 to get into one of those bars.
Get in where?
To the bars, it used to be 5. Yeah, for some of them, like Uptown, yeah, 10.
Mike.
Tiki 10.
Mike, you hear this?
At the freaking bars now, if you don't have a fakie, it costs $10 to get into Uptown and Tiki and shit and Liquid.
Isn't that insane? $10?
It used to be 5 literally last year.
Yeah.
Like to buy that in Tipton now, you're not. Well, they just made that 21 and up. You can't even eat.
Yeah.
But that was always they increased that to $10 or too because the bar don't make any money off of it.
So I try to just go to the bars that only cost 5, but you can go to Doc's, which is free, because they have Cameo Pizza in the back. So you could be 15 and go in there.
Yeah, you should be at home. Just work on your studies.
I don't hardly go. When I do, I just go with friends and stay, and then I don't drink and drive. I just drink and walk. I get to the point where I'm so drunk, I'm walking 25 minutes to get to the bar, and I don't mind it. No, we just drink at a house and then we go. Like, we don't drive up there.
What do you go out, like 10?
Hell no.
30?
Hell no.
What?
When I even walk up to the bars from like one of my buddy's house, it's like 11:15 and we don't get there till like 11:45 to 12. That's when it starts popping. You don't want to get there before everybody. Well, I guess
I'm asleep by then.
now, were you in college? Yeah. Well, the bars close at 2.
Yeah, we'd be out too late.
2? Yeah. Well, the only reason we didn't go to the bar so early is because we'd always play like Pong at somebody's house. So, and that's way better than the bars. Like, the bars you just go there
It gets old.
for the atmosphere. Like, first couple times. I mean, it is packed. Like, if you don't, like, I didn't mind going uptown, but now I'm never going. It's hotter than motherfucker. It's $10, plus it's a bunch of women that is either A, ugly or fat, or 2, that if you touch them you'll get an STD. So I'd rather just go to a bar where you can just chill out and drink than go to uptown and dance and touch cocks with other guys, because it's so packed in there.
That's how it was at 149, but that's where everyone wanted to go. So.
Yeah, I go to 149 all the time. I like that one. We always go to the back. We go to the back where they have a punching bag, and our friend's like an idiot. Like, somebody's stupid, but no, he's not retarded, but we tell him he has retard trained, and he would get the high score and he'd get money. He'd just be getting free money. Like, I'd give him money and stuff, and I'd be getting drinks there, just like chilling in the back, and everyone's like getting up there and hitting. He's like, give me $1, and he hits and he beats them all the time. And it's just like free money just coming in. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not like my other friends. They go like every weekend. It's boring. I'd rather go to a house and just play Pong and drink and stuff rather than do some stupid shit.
Three to foul.
All right, bad eggs. Where you guys?
You have nobody. You didn't have anybody here.
I got 2. What up? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. I only have 3 here right now.
That's all I have too right now. So
Forfeit both
Just want
of
to
you.
run 3s?
no,